All right, hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your girl Giselle, the She Boss, the spiritual boss with the spiritual sauce. All right, coming here to break you off with another episode of Shiibosstalkz today. All right, so I know you checking me out. You probably wonder what is going on, what's going on. So today I'm here on the set of my video shoot for my upcoming manifestational musical project. All right, so I know y'all probably seen me posting about it. I just thought that I would stop and take the time to tell you a little bit about it, tell you a little bit about what it's going to be and the inspiration behind the project, okay? So basically the name of the project is called SHIIGOD Energy, all right? And the inspiration for the project is coming from a area in the space of enlightenment, of royalty and superior demeanor, all right? And basically knowing your lineage, claiming your throne, and taking taking possession of your power, all right? Tapping into yourself and understanding who you are, okay? So on this project, what I have decided to do, since I am a motivational messenger and a spiritual speaker, all right, I come to bring enlightenment and the truth to my people and to wake the people up to the truth that they have been, deceived by all this time, all right? A lot of people are not aware and awakening to the things that are going on to today's world, all right? So it's just urgent that I get my message out and complete my mission that I have come here to do. And my mission is basically wake people up, all right? So the inspiration behind this project, SHIIGOD Energy, is that, all right? I believe that God is in you and not on you. And I believe that once people understand and recognize that the God frequency and the Satan frequency or the devil frequency, whatever you want to refer to, is just the high and low frequencies of yourself, all right? And if you are aware, you can start to control the energies that you emit, and you can actually start to change things that you experience in your life, all right? So I want to help people to understand the power of ownership of your throne and the power of being able to manifest the life that you desire and the exact existence that you're in. You know what I'm saying? You could basically change your reality with your mindset. But in order for you to be able to do that, you must take possession of who you are, all right? It's just like you're walking around in a vessel that is going through life unbeknownst to you and just basically on a routine, you know what I'm saying, kind of like in a zombie state, and you haven't showed up to say, hey, here I am. I take possession of my power. I take possession of my body. I take possession of my mind. I take possession of who I am. I take possession of the fact that my ancestors have been trying to talk to me, communicate with me, guide me, and lead me in the proper direction. This is a very powerful situation because we are in a state of emergency and we're in a state of war. And I know that a lot of people don't understand that. So what I decided to do was, in the midst of me entertaining, because, I do music. I am an artist. I enjoy what I do. I've been rapping for a long time. I just never put out any music. And also, due to like things like incarceration, for those of you who don't know, I've been to prison twice. A lot of times life can just set you back on, your natural path. So understand that everything that has happened to you happens to you for a reason. So prison is actually one of the best things that could have ever happened to me, all right? It's actually the place that I started to get in touch with my spiritual side and find out who I was, all right? And that's where I started going through my awakening process. And I can attest to this. I can actually literally specifically remember when I started to awaken up to the truth, all right? And it didn't happen until I came home from prison the second time. And, I just say that to say that some people don't always get it the first time. Some people have to go through a lot more. And those of us who usually go through the most are the ones with usually the biggest testimonies and the biggest success in outcomes of our situation, because we were positioned and we were destined to go through those things to make us become who we're supposed to, all right? So it's important that you understand when you are going through times and struggles and life situations and you don't see the good in it and you feel like it may be bad luck, you maybe need to change your perspective on how you see things and understand that, hey, maybe it's something I'm supposed to learn in this situation, something I'm supposed to gain from the situation, like knowledge or insight or understanding or more skills, you know what I'm saying? Every time you come up against an obstacle, if you decide not to handle it and not to address it directly, then that same energy, which the obstacle is energy, it's going to continue to show back up in other ways in your life until you actually directly handle and address whatever the issue is that's trying to take you out, all right? So it's very important that we don't ignore those things, especially when you're having situations that you may think are bad luck or they keep happening over to you and over again. Take a look at that. Just stop and say, hey, why is this happening to me, all right? So that's what I want to do. I just want to make people aware of how personal, professional, spiritual development can help you to improve yourself, not only yourself, but your life, the things that happen to you, the situations that you find yourself in, the results that you get, and also it will start to change people around you, all right? Once your energy and your chakras and yourself is in alignment and balanced and back on track with where you're supposed to naturally and spiritually be at, you will start to notice amazing change in your life, right? You'll literally start to do a 360. I have to literally look at myself sometimes and look at old pictures and videos of where I was 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, just to remind myself who I am, because it's almost as if I don't even remember, right? And that's one of the best things that I could really explain how I feel, because that's what I've tried to do. I tried to change the person who I was intentionally because I didn't like things about myself, all right? So I had to take accountability for the things that I didn't like about myself and intentionally and purposely and consistently work on improving myself, all right? And the fruit of my labor just shows up in so many more ways than one every day. You know what I'm saying? I wake up a new goddess, improve, and every day is not a good day. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? I still have ups, I still have downs. I still struggle with things. I still, procrastinate. I still backtrack. No one is perfect. You know what I'm saying? This is the beauty of the process, because you have to trust the process, and you have to understand that the process is put in place for you. I don't believe in coincidence. I believe everything happens for a reason. So whatever happens to me, when things happen to me that don't go my way, I try not to get down about it. I just kind of tell myself, you know what, this is a test. Something's going to be on the other side of this, and it's going to usually be a blessing. Something good usually comes after the bad. So you have to understand how life works. It's cycles, and it's ongoing cycles. As long as you continue to live, things will get hard and things will be easy again, and then things will get hard again and things will get easy. When things go up, they'll come back down again. And then they go down, they'll go back up again. That's how life goes. So you have to understand, once you understand the universal laws that you're operating within, then you can kind of start to learn how to keep the flow consistent throughout whatever obstacles and whatever frequencies happen to you throughout your lifetime, all right? So that's basically how you take control. You control yourself, and you'll start to control everything else that happens around you, in your bubble, your universe, all right? You are the universe, one version of yourself. That's what I want you to remember when you think about the word universe. Me, I, uni, oh, uni, one, me, verse, version, all right? One version of self. You are the only one existing inside of your universe. You are the God or the goddess in your universe. You're the only one that's making things happen for you. No outside source of energy is making anything happen for you, all right? What I don't understand is how people can say that, you know what I'm saying, they're made in God's likeness and they're God's child and things like that. But if you tell them that they're God, they get offended. Or if you call yourself a God, they really get offended. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are the children of God called if they're not God's as well? I'll wait for it, all right? But when y'all figure that answer out, y'all let me know, because I've really been wondering why people don't understand who they are, why my people don't understand who they are, and why you would get offended if somebody tells you you a God. Why in the world wouldn't you want to claim you was a God if somebody told you you could be? Oh, because you thought God was what they told you it was. But if you understand that God is a description and not a title, then you'll start to understand the wordplay that's being used to manipulate your understanding of that word. You will start to really probably understand how you are a God, all right? You've been one this whole time, just didn't know it. So you see how I show up, you know what I'm saying? I show up in full form now. I don't do no half-stepping, and I'm never going to half-step again in my life, all right? My crown is on permanently, and it'll never come back off again, all right? That's how it feels, and that's how I want everyone to feel about themselves, all right? Believe in yourself more than you believe in anything else outside of yourself, and I promise you, your life will do a magnificent turnaround. Before you know it, you will be manifesting things left and right. And once you realize that you really had the ability to make some magic happen, and the magic is in you and not outside of you, trust me, you ain't gonna never want to go back to the old you. All right? So that's what I got for y'all today, man. I hope that you decide to check out the project. Yes, I got a lot of, different type of things. I got some motivational stuff on there. I have some actual teachers on there that I'm going to be mixing in with the music. I have some manifestational music on there as well. I got some hood shit on there because I want y'all to understand that I know that I have several parts of myself, or several different characters, several different personalities, all right? And this is not a bad thing. People are in denial about the different aspects of themselves, all right? But if you understand that today you may wake up and feel this way, and tomorrow you may wake up and feel like a whole other person, that's completely natural. stop thinking that you're crazy, or stop thinking that something is wrong with you if you have more than one personality. That is the divine energies within you. Those are your ancestors. Those are the spirits and the vibrations that are within you that are trying to come out. All right. And the reason why you feel so bad and sad and upset and depressed and, you know, off balance and off kilter is because you're suppressing yourself. All right. So you're sleeping on yourself. You need to wake up to who you are and take ownership, man. Start driving your own ship so that nobody else is driving it for you. All right. And you're not being controlled and owned and manipulated and programmed. All right. Because that's really what's going on. This has nothing to do with color. It has nothing to do with...
Bitches too iffy, like broken like switches. I cannot breastfeed you. Tough titties, I cannot be clucking with chickens. They all in their feelings by hoe ass niggas. Yes. Bitches too funny, flexing, stunting. Jazz ain't worried about money. I worth more than that in abundance. You haters is only worth bonus. You bitches ain't worried about be crumbs. Talking too reckless about who got a check, bitch. Don't try to fight it and jump on my checklist. Fuck you rich or you broke, just respect. However you spend it, that's how you get it. I'm not impressed by your Gucci or Fendi. I start selling coochie for pennies a minute. I realized this shit is a business. Had to hop out my feelings and give them the business. I'm all the way up above all the ceilings. No lie, I was getting too high to get millions. My nigga's a killer. He say I'm a savage. Bitches be trying to compete like I'm average. Better I'm trying a diet salad. That's safer than trying me, I'm trying to tell you. Make a few calls and round up the squad. Pay off and take it and that is resolved. Not shooting my shot cause it's my time to ball. Take over season, all y'all about to fall. Stopped at a beat, but I still gotta eat. No, I'm not a vegan, I still want the cheese. Gotta make time for the bumping and grinding. Reaching new goals, but I been out here shining. Ain't dropping no buck when I reach a new climate. Brighter than diamonds, wanna buy me. Got a lot of brain, got a lot of body. Not 2 chain, but a chain gang twice. So bitch, if you try me, I'm doing the time. Telling you once and I won't say it twice. Look at you bitches and all of y'all sad. If y'all hit some